I am Tiffany and I'm in the Pastors Choir and I'm 8 years old. Really, I didn't think that they would do this because we sent the videos and stuff, and they saw that we was kids and I had something wrong with them, but all the practices we had, that was a lot of work, and then we went there and they said we couldn't sing, and that was a lot of pressure. So,
how did it make you feel?
Very bad.
What do you think needs to happen?
They need to know, let people know what happened. Let us get some money.
Hello, my name is Crystal and I am 13 years old and I'm in the Pastors Choir. And what I think what they did to us was really wrong, because they should have told us before we came up there. And we had our faith on this, and we was excited about this, and when we got there, they crushed us, and I just think it was wrong.
My name is Cedric Hayes Jr., and I'm the youngest musician for the Pastors Choir. And I'm 10 years old. How I feel about how they did us in Memphis, I don't think it was right that you should tell children that they couldn't sing. Because if you tell children they couldn't sing, if you don't give them opportunity in church, they just gonna go right back out and do what they do in the streets. They came to us, we didn't come to them. And I feel that that wasn't right, that they should tell us that we couldn't sing. It's not that the fault that we couldn't compete, just that we couldn't sing. It's not that the fault that just because we couldn't compete or anything, we couldn't even get close to the stage just because we was underage. I don't think that's right.
Hello, my name is Harmony. I'm 18 years old and I'm a member of the Gloryland Pastors Choir, and I'm going to comment on what happened when we went to Verizon Wireless. My take on it is it was very wrong. What they did to us was horrible. We worked extremely hard. We had extra practices. We stayed up till wee hours in the night together trying to bond and make sure we were ready for this. They knew way ahead of time that we were children. They knew way ahead of time that we were children, and they waited until we got there to tell us that we couldn't do it. And they had us sitting in a room for hours guessing whether we were going to perform, whether or not. They say we were, they say we weren't, maybe, and that's a lot. We had 4, 5, 6, 7-year-olds sitting in the room wondering if what they worked hard for was going to pay off, or they're going to be able to get on the stage. And then they came in there. They didn't even have the guts to come and tell us that we weren't going to be able to perform. They sent my dad in there to have to tell us that we weren't going to be able to perform because they knew they were wrong. That's why they couldn't face us and tell us that they weren't going to be able to do it. Those babies cried. I cried. They cried. We were extremely hurt. They didn't give us any apologies. They didn't even acknowledge that we were there to the people and that they made a mistake. And you all made that. Verizon Wireless made the mistake on their part, and they punished children that had nothing to do with it. We did what we were told to do. We followed every guideline. They made the pass to let us in there, and then they turned around and did us like that. And we came all the way from Little Rock to Memphis thinking we were going to perform, and they set us in a room only to tell us that we still weren't going to be able to do it, and that was wrong. And you all need to pay. Verizon Wireless needs to pay, and I think everybody else needs to comment to Verizon Wireless on what they did to us, because it was wrong. And if they'll do us like that, what if we were your children? How would you feel? So, we just want everybody to know what they did to us was wrong. It was wrong, 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 wrong. And we were hurt, but we're strong. We gonna come back. We still the Pastors Choir. They didn't sway us. We gonna sing. We still gonna praise Jesus. But they need to know that what they did was wrong, and that people in general shouldn't do a child like this. Shouldn't do children like this. Shouldn't do anybody but children at that. It was wrong.
My name is Sharice. I'm a chaperone and parent of several of the choir members. But the devastation, to see children devastated the way they were, is awful. For Verizon Wireless, I'm very disappointed. I believe things were handled very tacky. And to not be able to face the children, it was tacky. And to watch a room full of kids disappointed after they done worked hard, spend hours practicing and preparing for this, is awful. We hope that you find it in your hearts to do the right thing.
Hello, my name is Takia, and I'm 10 years old, and I'm a member of the Pastors Choir. Well, what they did to us yesterday was kind of disappointing because we had worked very hard. We stayed up past our bedtime for school rehearsing just for this, and when we got there, they just hurted our feelings, and it's just kind of hurtful and things, but I know that I would just forget about it because God has more things, and I have a feeling that one day we will wind up on Oprah or in the White House.